easy go.
What's up, Unbearable gang? It's your girl Unbearable, and I'm back with a mother freaking video for you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't have too much of a juicy video for y'all today. Today we just gonna be cleaning out my car, and I'm gonna catch y'all up because it's about time I catch y'all up. It's about time, and I'm gonna try my best to be consistent with these videos. I really don't be having too many ideas, and my life is not as exciting as y'all think it is. Okay, so I don't be having too many videos to post. If you follow me on my TikTok right here, and if you follow me on my Instagram right here, then y'all gonna stay connected with me. That's mostly where I post, where I be at all the time. I'm gonna try my best to start being on YouTube again. Before we get into this video, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share me to who? Your mom, dad, cats, dogs, aunties, uncles, grandma, granddad, cousins, best friends, sisters, brothers, everybody. Share the video. Share it. Okay, y'all cool? We got it. We all linked together. Okay, bet. So let's get into the video. In today's video, we're gonna be cleaning out my car. And when I say cleaning out my car, I don't mean like taking it to a car place and cleaning it out. See, we already did that. We're actually cleaning everything, getting everything up out the car so that my dealership... We're cleaning everything out the car so that my dealership can come and take the car. I can't speak. Gosh. But let me give y'all the backstory before I get into it, right? Back in March, around March 25th, March 24th, I had got my car repossessed from me by the dealership because I was behind on some payments back in college and stuff happened, okay? I was behind some payments back in college, but when I got back here to Missouri, I was back up on my payments, and they decided to still, not back up on my payments. I was paying my car, paying off the payments that I was missing. And they knew that I was doing that, and they decided to still come and take the car, whatever, even if I already talked to them about it. They still decided to come and take my car. Either way, I had got my car back. Ever since I got my car back, they tried to play games with me, y'all. Like, they've been trying to play games with me ever since I got my car back. So, I got my car back. We left like $200 left on the payment that I had to pay. So we left like $200. So I had another car payment coming up on the next Tuesday. It was like a Friday when I had got my car back, and I had another payment that upcoming Tuesday. So I ended up having $400 on my account that I had to pay. Either way, when I didn't have a job at that time, and I didn't get my job until like a week or so later. I didn't actually start until a week or so later. So maybe two. So I had another car payment that was almost tacked onto there, but then I started paying off the car. I'm still about $400 behind because okay, let me tell y'all why. Every time I end up having to give my money, every time I give me some money, I give me a little bit of money, it goes towards my car. They always tacking on extra fees because the car's broken. The transmission don't work, okay? The transmission don't work. The car's ticking. The radio don't work. The speakers don't work. The car making noise. It backfires. It's a piece of shit car. At first it was good. It then straight turned piece of shit. And when I tried to get them to fix my car, they fixed something completely different about the car. It wasn't even what was wrong with the car. Then they tried to charge me. So every single time I'm getting my car payments, they tacking on extra money for fixing my car that they didn't even fix. So I be telling them I'm not paying that. So I end up having to, pay stuff so that I don't get my car repossessed. And at this point, I was like, I'm not making no money. We're not going to talk about how much is in the bank account, but we're just going to say this car is taking a toll on me. And I'm having to use all my money for this car. And I can't pay for stuff. It may seem like I'm broke all the time. I'd rather Uber. I make enough to Uber. My job 2 minutes down the street, okay? Uber $5. I can Uber. I never keep gas in my car because I don't drive it. I don't need it. And the only time I use my car is to do Uber or Instacart. And on top of that, it be breaking down and I have to take it back home because it'll backfire or the car will start to jump and I just don't want to drive it no much longer. All in all, guys, I'm giving them my car back. It's already been, 30 days since my last late payment today. So I think they're gonna come and get it in the morning because it'll be 30 days exactly today. And they wait until after the 30 days to see if you're gonna pay it. And I think they wait until like 35, but they're gonna come and get this car tomorrow. It'll be sitting right here. Whenever they feel like come and get it, it'll be sitting right here. So we're gonna clean out this car because the dealership is just not good. We're gonna stick with Ubering. We're gonna stack my money back up and we got other bigger and better things planned. Full disclaimer, guys, whatever you see in the car, don't talk about it. It's so much stuff in the car, especially when we get to the trunk. Don't talk about the car. Don't say nothing about the car. I had this car for almost a year. No. I haven't even had this car for a whole year. It hasn't even been a whole year yet. That's how I know this is a problem for me. But I haven't even had this car a whole year yet. And I just can't take it. I can't take no car that continues to break down. But don't be talking about what's in the car, because there's a bunch of stuff in the car, as you can see by that tire. It's a bunch of stuff in the car. We just not gonna talk about it. Y'all gonna mind y'all business. Okay, mind your business. So we have our little trash baggie here. I don't have any big trash bags. I just use what I use as I go. Not everything is trash. It's mostly stuff I'm about to put in the house, but yeah. So let's have a little talk while I clean out my car. I'm gonna catch y'all up on everything. So I'm not really gonna need this anymore. Just in case. Never know if I get another car with a little key fobby thingy. But the last, my goodness. The last time that we talked, guys, it was because, what was going on? I think the last time that I made a real YouTube video about what was going on, I was back in college. I had just made a video about, I had like orange hair, I think. And I had just made a video about me being back in college, what was going on in my life and how life was acting up. That was almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. I think it's only May. It'll be 2 years in, I think, like September. But that's about a year and about six or so months ago. A lot has changed since then. I'm no longer in college. I don't do college because college was just not for me. And I was always like a straight A 4.0 student in high school, and I did what I had to do to get through high school. I'm a smart kid. I did what I needed to do. But when I got to college, I just kind of realized that none of the majors there were what I wanted. Like nothing suited me. I always thought that I would be going to like doctor, like I would become a doctor, because that was something that was very interesting to me. But it turned out to be something that was like not really that interesting. Like I love science, but I would not pursue a degree in there. It's just, honestly, to be honest with you guys, I don't have the capacity to work that hard to get to that. And I knew that if I felt like that I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the motivation to work that hard for something that I thought I wanted, then it's not what I wanted. And I knew in my mind, I asked myself, what do I want? And I wanted to be a hairstylist. I wanted to go to cosmetology school. Y'all, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're not going right now. Sometime this year though. This year we will be going to cosmetology school. It's gonna happen this year. Not gonna happen right now, but it's gonna happen this year. College is just not for me. I wasn't around the right people. I didn't have the right community, the support system. I didn't have any friends. It was really shitty there for me. When I'm not at work, I'm at home, guys. Like when I'm not at work, I'm at home. That's why I say my life is absolutely nothing. I do nothing like right now. But that's because I don't have anything to do, and I'm not gonna go out my way to give myself something to do. Like I don't mind being at home. I know that a bunch of people have problems with having to be at home and staying at home. Personally, I like it. I like sitting down on the couch and watching TV and chilling and minding my business, not having to worry about anything or anybody, and I just do what works for me. Okay, so we got this entire middle area all cleaned out. The trash just gotten a little bit not really full, but almost everything in there was trash. It was just a bunch of stuff, and now the stuff in here is just like coins and crumbs and whatever else is in there that I might vacuum up. I might not. With the way this car dealership is treating me, I'm thinking I might just leave this stuff in the car, but it's not the kind of person I am. I at least try to be, you know, like responsible with my stuff. I at least try my best. So now I'm moving on to the glove box, which is legit just full of papers, old papers. These are papers about the car, it's insurance, it's mail, it's like, it's whatever is in here. So I don't really feel like going through all this right now. So what I'm gonna do, put it on the seat next to my purse, and we'll take it in the house with us, because I can sort through that later and figure out what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. Let's talk about what else has been going on. So I moved, don't worry about the food, I said don't judge. I moved back to, you know what, let's take this to the back seat. So I know this is a different setup than what we had up in the front, and I know the video gonna change a little bit, guys, but I want y'all to see the whole back. I want y'all to get, you know, I want y'all to see everything. I want y'all to, you know. So I know this bag is not big enough because there's a whole bunch of trash back here, guys. I don't never sit in my back seat, never sit back here. I really just throw everything back here. I moved back home where I am now to Missouri back in November, around November 26th, November 25th, around that time. After I finalized my, you know, my leave for college, after I decided I didn't want to be in college anymore, and I finalized that leave, I decided to move back home. So I moved back home, and I am staying currently with my brother. I stay with my brother because I find it easier than staying with parents. And it's not that I don't like any of my parents, because God forbid anything happens to them. I love my parents. It's just, I don't know, just some things I just don't agree with. And yeah, they become more lenient as I've gotten older, but I know the kind of person that I am. I just know I'm I change my mind every day. Some things I want to do, some things I don't. Some things I feel like doing, some things I don't feel like doing anymore. And I change my mind drastically every day, all the time. And being on my own is what's better for me. So since I got here, I have been looking for apartments, but I had a job at Domino's, as y'all seen, but I wasn't making any money at Domino's. So I was making tips, maybe $200-300 a week. It could end up being $500 a week. It depends on what I make. It just always depended. But when I first got back, it was me having to repay for this car, and then I had got my car took at the worst moment possible. It was Thanksgiving, it was Christmas, it was so many things coming up at one time, and my money I wasn't making any money, and I wasn't making enough money to do anything that I wanted to do. So my money habits got really bad lately. Ever since I moved back, they got really bad. So giving up this car is the best thing that's happened to me, because it will fix. It's a burden on me, and it will fix at least one thing I don't have to pay for. The only other thing I would really be worried about paying for is my phone bill, and I can handle that. When I moved back home, I stayed with my brother, and me and my brother, like, we get along. We don't talk much. And I know that's different for other people's families, like them and their siblings be talking. We don't talk much. We exist in the household. We talk when we talk. But I've been trying to move out maybe since about January. I've been trying to move out since about January. It's May now. Every time I tried to move out, it was a problem. And sometimes when I moved out, I knew I didn't have no money. I knew I wouldn't have been able to pay the rent, and I would still go through with some of the stuff. I could not pay for what I needed to pay for. And I just have to say that and admit to that I could not pay for what I needed to pay for, especially while looking for apartments. And I knew that. Like, I knew I had some money in, like, the bank and stuff like that, but I knew that wasn't going to be enough to pay for what I needed to pay for. And I shouldn't have been looking for apartments that early. And that's just me coming to a realization, me being mature and realizing that kind of stuff. Some things you just got to learn to let go. Some things you just got to keep. And as you get mature and you get older, you understand that some things your parents say they were right about. I can't even lie. My dad told me not to get this car. He told me that it wasn't the right time. And at first, he was wrong, because I was paying off my car. I was doing what I needed to do. I was perfect with it. After moving back home, I just kind of realized moving back home was the best thing for me. It was the best decision I ever made, because it's helping me mature. It's helping me adult. It's teaching me that I have no choice but to do right with my money, or else I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna live right. I can't eat. I can't do anything without right money, right financial stability. And the only way to do that is to discipline myself. And if I have to discipline myself by giving something up, aka this car, then I gotta do what I gotta do. And since this car is the biggest expense that I have, I'm not too worried about Ubering or taking the bus or anything, because I can get me another car. I can get me another car by the end of June. It doesn't take much because I can just put some money down at a different dealership. But I would do my research this time. This time when I got this car, I didn't really do my research. I didn't do my research on the car. I didn't do my research on the dealership. I didn't do anything. I just looked at the car up online, seen that I liked it, looked at the price, made sure it was what I needed, made sure I could take care of it, and that was it. I went up there, signed the papers, and got the car. It was no hassle. I think I put like $1,000 down because I had sold my car literally the day before to put the $1,000 down on the car. Again, no judging. We don't judge around here. Just been learning that you got to mature. Some things you just gotta let go, and if you can't, if it's stressing you out, let it go, because there's nothing else better for your mental state for you to do than to let something go, because that's all you can do. We got this tire sitting over here by itself. There's nothing else to clean. Oh, I guess, guys, we left an old Domino's hat that's just gonna go straight in the trash. And then some of the stuff that came off the car, like this, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know where it goes. It's something that's just twisted up. That just goes up there. They're gonna take it with the car. Also, this, I believe this goes to one of my speakers. But like I said, this car just been falling apart. Like, it has literally been falling apart not since I got it, but the car been falling apart. Like, I can't take it. I put too much money into this car on fixing like tires and blah 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 and stuff like that. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for a car that I know is gonna be good. So I'm gonna get this car back, and it's gonna take a repossession on my behalf, and that's okay. That's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with. But on top of that, I know that once I get my shit together, I'm gonna be cool. This is the car so far. The front is all clear. We have everything in the passenger seat right now that we're taking upstairs. All the trash is sitting right here. The car is really not dirty because, like I said, I cleaned it out the other day, so it's not really dirty. I just need to like get all my stuff up out of here so that when they do come and take the car, I don't have to go up there and go and, you know, get no stuff and take nobody else's car. Come and get my stuff. I'm already home. So let's clear this out now. So everything in the car is already cleared out. Only thing we have to do is throw the trash away and then take stuff upstairs. So now we're moving to the trunk. And when I tell you guys, the trunk is freaking massive. If you didn't believe me when I said the trunk is massive, this is what I'm talking about. You see it's full to the brim. We gotta go all the way to the back and clear the whole trunk. So let's get to it. We don't have a camera yet. We're just using our phone, so we're doing what we gotta do. You feel me? So we just gonna make a little pile on the ground because this is a old Spanish binder from school. Trash. Like, we don't need it. This is an old jacket. I'm gonna keep it just because I know it's a little dirty, it's messy and all right now, but ew, stuff in the pockets. Since they're here on the ground, it's already dirty. Oh well. Speakers, we are not throwing these away. We got plates in here. Don't know why we got plates, but we can always buy more plates, so they're trash. We have a little bag we can start throwing away trash in, I guess, or putting stuff in. I have bought a lot of stuff for my apartment when I thought I was gonna get one, because when I actually had the money for one. Now I don't, but when I actually had the money for one, I bought a bunch of stuff. So I have some bleach here. What else we got? I have bought a little trash bin, but it's all broken and stuff now. I also have a bunch more cleaning stuff. There's some more trash bags in here, plates and sponges and stuff for when I got my crib. This was the stuff for over the door hangers. Like, I bought a lot of small stuff to go in when I got a crib. It's mostly a lot of clothes and stuff in here, y'all. This is supposed to be a broom. We got the dustpan that we're keeping. The biggest thing in here, guys, this bad boy. It holds all my clothes that I had in college, and it doesn't hold really any more clothes anymore. because I've been, you know, taking clothes up out of it. But it's a bunch of clothes back here and stuff, and we're gonna stuff it in here and any other thing that I can stuff in there, because it's less for me to carry back upstairs, because we all the way up on the 3rd floor and I'm gonna have to do a bunch of trips. Okay, y'all, so this is what we have so far. It was you guys seen it was all the way full to the top, but this is what we have so far. This is what we have done. We still have a lot to go. Like I said, a lot of it is just trash. As you can see, a lot of it is shoes and hair. So we got the car all cleaned up. You see all the stuff is off the ground and everything that needed to be back in the house is now in the car, for, you know, reasons that I'm not going to carry everything upstairs by myself at one point. So now I'm about to go upstairs and get like bins and stuff so I can do all this, also use the bathroom, and then come back down here and we'll finish this. Hey guys, so we went and got ourselves together for the day. This is what we're wearing. Don't mind the wet spots, don't mind them shower water. But we got ourselves together for the day. We're about to go take the rest of the stuff out the car, put some in this hamper, and then the rest we're gonna get out when we get back from doing my sister's hair, because we're a little bit late. Back outside, and now we're gonna go clean the rest of the stuff up in the car, because like I said, all of this stuff is still stuck right in here. So we're gonna clean it out, and then I'm gonna head to my sister's. All right, Unbearable gang, so we completely finished cleaning out the car. That stuff right there is still the stuff that we had to take upstairs that we'll do when we get back, because if they haven't came to pick up the car by now, it's like 5:06. They're not coming today, so they're gonna come tomorrow like I knew they would. So we're gonna finish when we get back home, take the rest of this stuff. But we did another costume change. Well, not costume, I guess outfit change, because if you know, you know, you're a girl on her period. If you know, you know. We're gonna end this video right here for now. When I finish taking the rest of this stuff upstairs, I will hit you guys back. Hey guys, so it's been like 2 days since I cleaned out my car, and as you can see, I still have it. They haven't came and got it. It's still early in the morning. I sent them a couple emails, and guys, I just want to let y'all know, if you get a car from a dealership, make sure you go to the right dealership. Don't go to a dealership who's super freaking sketchy and playing with your money and stuff like that and don't know what they're doing. Make sure you go into a dealership that knows what they're doing, and also make sure that you stay on top of your stuff, because if you don't, it can come back and bite you in the ass like it did mine. So make sure you always stay on top, and make sure you always stay focused on your things, because, you know, being an adult is freaking hard and shit gets real very freaking easily. Just make sure that nobody can ever throw nothing back in your face. Make sure that. So right now we finishing just picking out the stuff from the car that I took out the trunk. Everything else is done. The car is completely clear of like trash and all that kind of stuff. The only thing left in here is just my stuff that I need to take in the house. So now I'm just grabbing it, taking it upstairs to come back down and get everything that I need. So we did just drop off the first load in the house. Guys, I gotta show y'all when to get back in there how much stuff it is. Like, there's freaking stuff everywhere, and I have to reorganize everything, because the situation that I'm in is that I'm staying with my brother, so I don't really have a room or nothing like that. I just kind of like stay in the living room, and I have like 2 closets where he lets me put all my stuff in. And now that I'm taking stuff out of my car, I have a shit ton of more stuff, and I don't move out for about another couple weeks or so. And yes, guys, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the move out. But guys, I gotta show y'all. Okay, so this is what we have left. We have this stuff all right here to grab, and then there's a few things in the front seat, like my Bible, my speaker up there, kind of stuff like that, to just make sure I get up out of here. Other than that, it's just that bag over there all the way from right here, and it's just these 3 things, 4 things, just this bag, that bag, the speaker in the bag right there, and then this, and it's all gonna go in this hamper right here. So it is all done. That is the last of everything from the car. The license plates are off. Well, that's also the last thing from the car, but the license plates are off. Front is clear. It's just trash in the car that I'm just gonna like pick up. Nothing else I can do much about it. show you. I explained to you once things that was going on here and how I'm living. So do not mind the mess that I'm about to show you. So all of this came from the car. That came from the car. This, all this stuff, all that stuff right there, all this stuff sitting over here, all these shoes, some of this stuff, a bag over there, like all of that stuff came from the car. Some stuff I've already put up, but most of the stuff came from the car, and that's just what we're working with. We gotta figure out how to put it in this closet, and then there is another closet right here full of some other stuff that has to be reorganized, and now I gotta figure out how to reorganize everything, and most of it's just gonna go in a bunch of boxes and closed up and stuff because there's nothing else I can do with it. The only thing I need to really keep out is my clothes. Other than that, kind of just packing everything up. Okay, so since I have finally finished cleaning out my car, this is it. It's done. Everything is out of here that I need to be out of here, and I expected myself to feel a little bit like, dang, it's the end of an era kind of thing, but to me this kind of feels like a new beginning, if that makes sense. It's like I'm losing this car, but I'm not mad about it. I'm like kind of overjoyed. I'm like, dang, yes, like that's one less thing for me to stress about. On top of that, I make enough to just Uber. I don't go anywhere. I'm always in the house. Like I just go to work and I come home. My Ubers is like $10 a day, and I'm not really tripping off of that. That's more, I mean, that's way less than what it is just to take care of this car. I'm saving over $250 per month. I'm saving over $500 because this car was like $235 every 2 weeks. I'm saving over $500 with getting rid of this car and working to get me something else, working to get me something new. And if that's what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta give things up to work your way back to the top. You gotta get down low, how I am. I'm down here. I'm all the way down at the bottom to hit my rock bottom. Sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom to get back to the top. And shit's just gonna happen, okay? So I expected myself to feel a little bit sad, but I'm just a little bit like overjoyed, like yay. That is the end of this video. We have completely finished taking out everything of the car. I think the last thing that I need to do is take out this like phone holder that I have, and then my prayer things that I kept in my car to make sure that, you know, I always stay safe, never got into a crash, anything like that. God was always watching over me. Guys, I really appreciate you for watching this video. I thank you for catching up with me a little bit. I will do my best to push out videos for y'all, but it's just a little tough. It's a little tough, especially finding things to post. But I got you guys, and I will do whatever I can. Bye, Unbearable Gang. Easy go.